everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. Today we're talking Fables, Rose Red. Hey everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. As always, I'm your host, Brent, and today we're talking about Fables, Volume 15, Rose Red. So, I've come back to Fables. I had one review up a little bit ago, and then I started reading Rose Red, and it was so thick and so good that I just rolled on to like 5 more volumes all in about one weekend. So we're going to be doing these a whole lot more. My main goal is to try and finish the original 22-volume series before the end of 2022 when we hit the end of the 20th anniversary year. So that's why we're going through all that. After that, who knows? We'll probably get the next trade paperback, the 23rd, for the new 12-issue arc that's going on right now. I haven't read anything of it. I want to go in fresh. But this Rose Red volume is pretty neat. What I liked about this, and this collects, let's find it here, 94 to 99 issues, as well as 100. So 94 to 100. And the 100th issue, like any good Fables issue, is really, really long. I mean, Fables 100 starts back here, and this is how much left the book is. It's got to be, I don't know, like 90 pages or something like that. A little bit ridiculous. 241 to what? Again, no page numbers. 142. Yeah, so about like 80 pages, 100 pages, who knows? A lot. But anyway, that features what you think is the final battle of Mr. Dark, basically. You have this showdown between Bellflower, Frau Totenkinder, and Mr. Dark at the end of Fables 100. So we're kind of trying to wrap up the Mr. Dark storyline, but a majority of that we get the things going on at the farm, as well as a retelling of Rose Red's lost history. Who is Rose Red? Why is she the way she is? And, what are all the things that she's been through that made her such a jaded, mean person at the beginning of the series? And what are the hidden secrets of her family history that she never knew that changes her outlook on her sister Snow White and ultimately motivates her to get out of the bed she's been in for like the last 7 volumes since Boy Blue died. All that story is within here, and it's got some really cool twists, really cool turns. Really, really enjoyed it. The take on Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs I liked. I don't know, I haven't read the original like fairy tale or anything. I'm just familiar with the movies and things like that. And the idea that these dwarves are not nice, that they're kind of evil, is really interesting here, as well as, Rose Red, like, spoiling the relationship between Snow White and Prince Charming because she is jealous that Snow White left her long ago and got caught up in all the dwarf stuff. And all that history is there. She didn't know that there was a reason that she had to leave. She didn't know that Snow and Rose's mother was, making deals on the side with some great king and wizard in order to save them from being hurt or killed, abused, and all these other different things. So there's a lot of family history in this volume of Fables that I found really, really interesting and compelling. And when she does wake up, finally, she takes charge of the farm in a way that only Rose can because everybody there respects her, and she just kind of tells everybody to back off. There's some more stuff here with the North Wind that's building towards later events that I don't want to get into right now, but basically the North Wind has decided that he's got to, he finds out that there's another child of Bigby and Snow, that's a Zephyr. This is the invisible one, just the windy one that we don't see or interact with that much, and he decides on a course that ultimately he can't veer away from in his mind. But again, the last issue is this big showdown with Frau Totenkinder, or Bellflower, she's known, in this battle with Mr. Dark, as well as the chastising of this nurse, who we've seen before in many issues, but we're just kind of getting to know her now. She's always been in a bad mood, and there are things here that will have repercussions in future volumes, so it's an important thing to take note of. Mark Buckingham is doing the art in most of this volume, and again, he's doing a fantastic job. He's got this beautiful panel edges on every page, and they vary from setting to setting. not necessarily issue to issue the way it was like in the beginning volumes when he was doing them. I think now he says, all right, for this arc, this setting with this character is going to be this, and sets them aside and draws them out. Mr. Dark always has the bones. That's always the same, draws them out on every page, and just uses them in a way that you instantly, when you turn that page, you know where you are in the story, what character you're dealing with, and just kind of frames it in a beautiful way. So that's pretty neat. There's also some stuff in the back here. There's a prose story. There's a story with Ambrose, stuff like that. Some extras of page 100. Some extra things of, I always liked how every 50 issues, or it seems like, I know he did it in the 50th issue, but Bill Willingham will get some other artists to tell some short stories to answer frequently asked questions about the Fables universe, and that continues here in issue 100. So Rose Red, the 15th volume, really fun, really good. Go check it out. Let me know down below how you're enjoying Fables. Are you rereading this with me? Are you just getting into it all of a sudden? Are you reading the compendiums? How are those to read? I really like these trade paperbacks in these smaller chunks. They make it a little less daunting to read. Like, I have my Invincible compendiums up here, and I don't know how I'm ever going to get to those because they are so daunting. The fact that there's 3 of them, I think, doesn't help. You know, I read Paper Girls. I knew that was 30 issues. This Starman one, I think, is the first half. 40, 45 issues, and I know those are giant too. So I'm liking these smaller chunks of Fables. Let me know if you're reading the compendiums and how you think those are going for you. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time in the Funny Pages.